Hey everyone, it's UFO Bob, and it's a beautiful sunny day here in Southern California. And I'm doing my second live stream in 6 months. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. And as you may have noticed from my thumbnail, I'm going to show you something that you haven't seen before, at least not in the way it's set up now, and that's my studio. There's a lot going on. I'm going to try and catch you up, bring you up to speed. So let's get cracking, all right? Now, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to head inside the house. As much as I'd like to continue being outside, because it is a gorgeous day, I have something I want to show you, because when I came out to do this stream, I saw this. Look at that. That is a gift from one of my viewers in Hawaii. Aloha. Look at that. Now, for their protection and mine, I covered them up. Obviously, I've seen this before, but I did want to show you the little note that was left there from your Hawaiian cheer squad. And I know who you guys are, and I do appreciate that. And hang on, we will open this up. 1 second here, I'm gonna swing back around. I'll grab this and we'll go inside. Give me a second here as I make sure the tape stays in place. Now, as you can tell, I'm still a bit rusty when it comes to live streaming. Oh, and who's that? I don't have my glasses on, so I can't tell who you are, but I see you. It's, is that a lass? I think it's a lass. Well, hello, lass. So, anyway, let me swing this around because I want to show you what the studio looks like. So I'm going to swing the camera around. And this is the area that I shot the thumbnail in. This is where I do a lot of my videos, especially the ones that require a certain type of lighting. And that's the backside, and then we'll come around and I'll show you. This is how it looked for me. This is what I was seeing when I was shooting that. So I'm going to put this box down. Hang on. Alrighty. I'm going to swing the camera back here to me for a moment. And I'm going to get myself situated. Oh my. What did I do with... Oh, there they are. Okay. I wondered what I had done with my glasses. Okay. I think we're ready to go. Now, I made notes, to be honest. They're right there. And this is where I know I don't overlook something now. First thing I want to do is I want to see who it is that's saying hello. And it is a lass. Hello, Alas. Alas is in England. So, for those of you who don't know, and I spoke about this in my stream last week, YouTube sent me a notification that I had dropped below a certain number of requirements to maintain my YouTube partnership program status, and that I would be demonetized if I did not bring up those numbers within about 3 weeks. So this is the second week, and hopefully the stream I did last week, and the stream I'm doing now, and the plan to do next weekend will be sufficient to keep me going. And I actually have planned to get back into the swing of things before they sent me the notification, and I actually have a lot of things in the pipeline. So I guess I'll just go through the list here and I think what I'll start with, let me start first with this. One of the things that, I don't want to get too, I don't want to go down the rabbit hole, or in my case, maybe a rat hole. the why and the wherefores that I stopped streaming 6 months ago. Let's just simply say that life got in the way. A year ago, roughly, I purchased some new gear, and one of them is right here. That's the Hollyland Mark II. Mark II or Lark II? Lark II, not Mark II, Lark M2. And as you can see, it hasn't even been opened yet. I'm planning to open that later this week, and I'm going to be doing a instructional video about that product, and that will be an edited content piece of work. Also, I purchased a new gimbal. This is the Osmo DJI Osmo Mobile 6. And I bought this at about the same time I picked up the Hollyland microphone system. And at least I've opened this one up, sort of. So we'll open it up a little bit more this time, so you can get an idea of what it looks like. Okay, so that's what it looks like in the box. And I've got, practice using it, making sure I know what I'm doing before I do an actual live stream with it. But that's one of the things that's on my list to do. Another thing is I'm going to be upgrading my Apple gear. I'm going to replace my 7-year-old iMac. I'm going to get the newest iMac. With I'm going to get a terabyte worth of memory, I believe it is. I'm still not sure. I actually went to the Apple store 2 weeks ago, and I bought the new iPhone 17 Pro, and I also placed an order for the computer. Unfortunately, there was an issue with the 13 Pro, which I will go into in a separate video, so I'm not getting it. I'm going to get a different iPhone. But you'll learn about that later. Okay, so now what else is on my list? Okay, in terms of other stories that are in the pipeline, I've been doing a story about the London Bridge at Lake Havasu in Arizona. And I've actually been on that story for about a year. And I was about halfway through the editing process when, as I said, life got in the way and I had to just shut down my channel's operation as far as producing new content. My goal is to get back into the swing of things and produce content that will appeal to my viewers. It may not be many, but I like each and every one of you. And that's the thing. I know I have a lot of good viewers out there. And I want to thank you all for, sticking with me. One of the more interesting stories I hope to get to do, I can't say it's going to happen yet. Last week, as I was going to church, I ran into a gentleman driving a 1964 Ford Galaxy. These were one of the this car is one of the iconic cars of that era. And I just knew in my heart this would make a great story. So I followed him a few miles, and we ended up side by side at a stoplight. And it was a convertible. And I said, hey, I love your car. I'm a content creator. I'd like to do a story about you. Do you have a moment we can pull over and talk? And he said yes. And we did. And we had a long conversation for about 30 minutes. And he was all for it. We exchanged phone numbers. And I've sent him some links of the similar content I've produced on automotive stories. And so hopefully that's going to be one of the stories I'm going to do here in the next couple of months. Now, let's get down to the fun stuff, for me anyway. And that is, I want to open up the box that was sent to me by my friends in Hawaii. Okay. Now, as I said, I've made sure to protect the name of the person that sent it, but you know who you are. So let's open it up and see what we have. Why? We have bananas and apples and shrimp. Oh my. Packing. All right. All right, there's that. Ooh. Very interesting. So why? I have no idea what that is. Let's see. And there's more to come. Okay. So, do it so you can actually see me open it up. It's all taped up, and you don't want to just rip it apart. Show some respect as I undo it. It's quite the, oh, look at that. It's quite the multi-layer packaging. Packaging. Okay, here we go. Another roll of tape. The anticipation is killing me. Okay, let's see what we got. I have to focus. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Oh, it's from Starbucks. Let's see. Can you see that there? Can you see the name? There you go. There you go. Now you can see Starbucks. And this is Starbucks Discovery Series. And I assume it's coffee. And look, there's a lid there. We can pop that open. Oh, and again, this is, there you go. So you can see it. And I thought it was going to be coffee inside. This is a canister that'll allow me to carry coffee or other goodies. Ta-da! I love it. Thank you very much. You know who you are. And so do a lot of other people, so I thought I'd just protect your privacy for right now. Next time I talk to you, maybe it's probably okay because I know you're on the other channel that I moderate for John Dobb, but I don't. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh my. Let's see here. Okay. This is the package. There's two things here. I wasn't expecting this. Honestly, this was not part of my original plan for today's live stream. And as I said before, I'm still feeling really rusty about live streaming. I feel it's important to be as natural as possible when I'm on camera. And that's a hard thing to do sometimes. I personally tend to talk too fast, even when I'm not on camera. And a lot of times I tend to speak without thinking things clearly, thinking them through clearly, and then speaking. So you'll notice that I'm being a little more cautious in what I say and how I say it. I hope that's good for you. That's the goal is to simply be a better speaker. So anyway, let's not digress on that. This is Manoa Chocolate Cacao Brew. So 100% refined cacao nibs and husks, used like coffee grounds. Start your day with uplifting theobromine and a great caffeine alternative. I like it. Can't wait to try it. There's that one. And then there's another one. Oh, this is the coffee version. And this is the tea version, all the way from Hawaii. Thank you. You know, I'm not going to show this side of the card because it's got my got some personal information on it, and I don't want to share that. I don't think it's appropriate. So let me see. But I am going to open up the card and see what was said. See, this person knows Bob's alter ego name. Actually, Bob is my alter ego name. Ah, this is nice. Hang on here. Ah, I was right in terms of who the cheerleading crew is, and I guess it's okay. Maybe I'll just go ahead and say who they are. Yeah. Well, first of all, let me show you the card. I really like it. That's so Hawaiian, and it's so you guys. I'm just going to say it's Michael and Brandanya, and thank you both so much. And then this is what the inside of the card looks like. This is fun. Whoop. Look at that. Surfboard Santa. I love it. Thank you guys so much. It's very, very cool. Now I feel like I should go listen to some Elvis Presley, Blue Hawaii or something. Is Blue Hawaii Christmas? I don't know. I've heard the song. I'm sure I've heard the song, but I can't tell you I remember what the words were. So it says, Happy Holidays, enjoy the gift and keep smiling from Michael and Brandy. Ta-da. This is a great way for my second stream to wrap up. You know, I know the next series of live streams are going to be very much like this. They're going to be yours truly, simply chatting with you. While I get things lined up, and by that I mean doing my research, so that when I do something that's a live stream that has some more depth to it, I'm able to do it off the top of my head. Editing videos, edited content is a lot easier for me because I don't have to think off the top of my head. And there's not much there, you see, so I've already lost a lot of it. So I got to be careful how much I lose in the future. But nonetheless, my decision is that I'm just going to keep streaming one way or the other, making edited content, and the more I do, the better I'm going to get. And I know that. Experience has taught that to me. So, may I say, if you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up. And I really appreciate any comments, good or bad. And, if you're even of the notion, subscribe to the channel. I'll leave all that link information in the description box below later. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching. And in the meantime, this is UFO Bob out. Yes, I have to remember how they end. I press this button right there, and I press that button right there, and I press that button too.